Hello guys, today we are taking a look at this really interesting Kha'Zix build that I've been trying out lately that I think is insanely strong and has a lot of potential for solo carrying. It's very experimental, and as you may have seen, it involves Trinity Force, so the viability of it can be questionable, but it's a very fun build that can let you solo carry all by yourself in some of your games. So yeah, can you guys help me out and hit 1000 likes on this video? I would really appreciate it since it helps me out with the YouTube algorithm and helps grow this awesome community we have. I would really appreciate it. Okay, thank you guys. Before this video starts, by the way, I'm pleased to announce that this video has been sponsored by Opera GX. This video is sponsored by something that I couldn't recommend enough. This is the new Opera GX web browser, the world's first browser that is made specifically for gamers. Opera GX is a web browser that comes with everything a PC gamer would ever want, with a bunch of helpful features to enhance a PC gamer's browsing experience. The GX control feature allows you to enhance performance on your PC without your web browser taking up too much of your CPU or your RAM, which is insanely useful because if you're like me, you keep a lot of tabs open while you're playing games, so this feature helps reduce the load on your PC. And yet there is heaps more. The GX Corner lets you stay up to date with a bunch of free games, sales and new releases, while also keeping you informed with all the latest gaming news. Who knows, there might just be a game in there for you that's completely free. If that wasn't enough, you've got Twitch and Discord integration, so you can log into Twitch from the sidebar and get notified when your favorite streamers go live. Now this means that you will never ever miss a Tinjus stream ever again. What other browser provides that? You can integrate any of your social media accounts to the sidebar as well, which makes it super easy to use messenger apps like Discord, Twitter and Facebook. You're also able to pop out any videos or streams so that you can watch them on the side while you're doing other things. I personally find this feature amazing since I'm a student and I like to watch stuff on the side while I'm doing my work. Something that makes Opera GX stand out from other browsers is the incredible customization that you have available, letting you modify the details of your browser to your liking. Opera GX's design is actually a clean, dark red look, but you can actually change this and customize your browser with your own wallpapers and color scheme. This is a feature that I really adore, and it really makes it feel like it's my own browser. On top of that, it has its own dark mode, which means you won't have to burn your eyes out when you look at the screen. How amazing is that? I really love how Opera GX caters to gamers so much, and I started using it in place of Google Chrome the moment I found out about it. Make sure that you try it out using the link in the description. It literally takes 2 seconds to download, and trust me, you won't regret it. Let me know what you guys think about the browser in the comments below. I see every single comment you guys post, and I personally love Opera GX. And thank you guys. Without further ado, let's get on with the video. Big thanks to Opera GX for sponsoring this video, guys. Go check them out using my link in the description. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate when people sponsor my videos, so it's like, it goes a long way to help support me if you do check them out. And yeah. Alright guys, so as you might have seen, and as I said before, we're doing an experimental build for this game. It is just basically involving the Triforce, and we are just going to go ham with it, I guess. I've been trying this build out a decent amount on off accounts. Not on my main climbing account, but just, you know, on my, you know, Smurfs, just because it's a bit inconsistent, you know. It is Trinity Force, so it's a bit of a troll build, but it's actually really fun to play, and it feels amazing to use, by the way. Like, it feels really good. One of the best feeling builds I've used in a long time, and so we'll just be going with that. So starting off with a blue start here, gonna be pretty straightforward early game. Looking to go into a full clear as usual. But yeah, the thing that really makes this build tick is the Trinity Force combined with the Conqueror rune, and on top of that you got the Sanguine Blade that we'll be building eventually. So there is a Twitch jungle, by the way, so Keanu gets cheese level 1, but it is what it is. That's just what Twitch does, and Twitch is just very easy to play against otherwise. But yeah, there's a lot of attack speed in this build, and you pair the Trinity Force with Conqueror with all that attack speed, and you kind of become unduelable. Like, no one can really fight you 1v1. It's a bit absurd, actually. And so the only way people can actually deal with you is if they all collapse on you. And we can see the Twitch top here as well. Jax gets a good stun off, and he's going to be able to get out quite nicely. And yeah, man, that's just Twitch for you, right? He's taken like one camp, he's just taken a red buff, and he's gone spam ganked. So I'm going to take my blue, no, sorry, my red here, and I'm just going to look to kind of try and counter gank him. Counter gank him? What? I'm going to look to try and counter jungle him and invade him. Because the Jax pinged that the Twitch has no flash, so I'm just like, okay, you are free food for me, buddy. You are absolutely free food. So here he is, trying to take his blue. Nope. You think you're going to take that blue? Hell no, man. You don't just cheese lanes and get away with it like that. Like, that's not how it works. Twitch jungle is only... Oh, he does take his blue, by the way. I don't actually get his blue. His blue dies to his poison. But, yeah, Twitch jungle is just only good against bad players. Like, there's nothing good about Twitch jungle other than its cheese. If you do that stuff as Twitch, you should expect to just get absolutely murdered by the enemy jungler, like I'm doing right now. Like, no good jungler wouldn't pass up that opportunity. I see the Aurelia here. This is actually a bit sad. I'm gonna go down here. I thought that was a free kill, really, but she just ends up queuing onto me right as I leap, and so I have to, like, yeah, that was a bit unfortunate. That's okay though. All right, so I'm gonna pick up a serrated Dirk here, right? And you might be thinking, why? Because I'm going Triforce first, right? I mean, clearly I am. Why would I want to be going Dirk first? Well, you just basically sit on the serrated Dirk through the early game so that you're not completely useless by building Triforce components. So the serrated Dirk is really, really essential in just making sure you're actually useful in the game. And you pair this with Conqueror, right? You're pretty much set for the entire early game. All you need to do now is just build into your Trinity Force stuff, and that's about it. So Twitch has actually taken the bot crab here, and he's back in the mid lane, of course. Of course he is. Just gotta expect that. He's not very good at farming camps, so, you know, gotta just kind of expect him to be in lanes 24/7. But this is big for me, right? Because I can just easily farm my camps and just get way ahead of the Twitch. He is mid again, and he's gonna pick up the Kiana. It's a bit annoying, eh? I'm sure the Kiana's a bit annoyed. The Twitch has come mid like 3 times now, so I mean, that's got to be a bit frustrating. But yeah, so I take a bit of the lane XP, get level 5, and watch what I'm doing here. I'm just basically checking to see if he's done the top side crab. He doesn't unfortunately get it, so we know he's in the top side of the map, and so I'm just gonna leave it there and go back to my jungle, take my camps. Alright, so the first component you want to prioritize with the Triforce is definitely the Sheen. Sheen is incredibly underrated. You do a lot of damage with the Sheen. It's really, really, really underrated. And in combination with like your passive and stuff, it's really, like, seriously, man, it's like a really underrated source of damage for Kha'Zix, and I think Sheen is just, as an item for him, is just super underrated. So yeah, you want to buy the Sheen first, and then you want to go into the attack speed one, I guess. Like, honestly, like, the other components for Triforce are a bit shit. They're pretty trash. The only one you really want to care about is the Sheen. So once you get that, it's like, yeah, you're actually pretty strong. You can do a lot of burst damage, even though you're not really building, you know, attack damage per se. Like the passive from the Sheen is just gonna make your life really, really easy, to be honest. And so I'm just gonna counter jungle with this guy here. I don't actually know why these aren't taken. I feel like these should be taken, but they're not. And so I was a bit surprised here. I was like, oh, okay, why? But I mean, it is what it is. I'm gonna take these away and evolve my Q. And the Q is pretty important. The Q is pretty important to kind of facilitate that one, you know, the 1v9 kind of solo carry playstyle that this build goes for. And so you really want to go for the evolve Q rather than R in this with this build, because once you get this, and then you get your Trinity Force, and then you get like everything else, basically unkillable 1v1, and it's super nice for dealing with like like Aurelia, for example, is just really, really good, and this build is really good into, and you'll see that later on in the game. We see the Twitch in the bot lane cheesing again. Really doesn't matter, to be honest. So I'm gonna come down here, see if I can do something here. I know it's like we're kind of outnumbered, but I'm just gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna jump, and I'm isolated to the Kai'Sa though, so I take a lot of damage. She does phase check me though, and I try and go in on her once again with Sheen and stuff, and the Thresh is going to pick up the Kai'Sa here. I'm going to smite the crab, heal to full HP, going to pick up the Twitch here in the process, and I'm going to look to try and do something else, but the Shaka's being quite a nuisance. I have my leap up here, so I should definitely just jump out. But yeah, I think we all made a mistake there. I should have just backed off there with a leap and kind of just got out of that scenario. I was a bit too weak. I didn't have my ulti to kind of play anymore in that fight, so yeah, needed to jump out there. But that's okay. I've got a decent amount of gold. Now it's just a matter of kind of going for the Triforce, like making sure I get it. Man, I miss the old Triforce because it kind of screws you over going into a mythic Triforce item, and you can't really go for like the major lethality items. So it basically just means like there's no point going for this Triforce build, other than the fact that it's pretty fun. And if the situation presents itself, you can kind of just solo carry through split pushing. That's kind of the focus of this build. But otherwise, like, just go lethality items. So I sweep this dragon pit, and I notice there's a ward there, but I'm just like, fuck it. Come contest this if you want. I don't care. I don't have time to be taking that ward, to be honest. And so I'm just gonna take away this dragon with the Q evolve. You notice that I'm getting Sheen procs on almost every Q. That's massive. It really does add up. The Sheen passive in combination with your isolated Qs, really nice source of damage. Counter's gonna room top, pick up the Twitch. That's nice. So I'm just chilling right now. Just taking my camps, and then I'm going to. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's just it. Like, I don't need to do anything else. Like, that's just it with Twitch jungle, right? You don't need to do much against him. You just need to farm, and you'll automatically just be ahead of him. The only thing he can do is cheese. So that's it. Like, just relax against Twitch jungle, basically, is what I'm trying to say. I come here to guard the mid lane. I try and cheese the Ahri and try to go for a dodge on that charm, but like, it didn't work. I'm trash. So I just take a huge chunk of damage for nothing, which is okay because I'm just going to heal to full HP with the red buff. That's fine. Doesn't matter. And I'm going to take this away pretty comfortably. Bam. And then go into my Krugs. I was thinking about Herald there. I definitely was thinking about Herald there. But I'm just going to be like, oh, okay, I'll take Krugs first. Like, there's no rush. And so my next step here is to kind of just go up top side. Maybe go for the Herald. Maybe gank. Like, do something at least in this part of the map. Because I have done my fair share of farming. As you've seen. And so I just definitely want to kind of do something here. So I'm going to wait in the bush, see where the Aurelia is, and if she presents herself, then we'll go for a gank. But she turns out to be mid lane, which is interesting. Turns out to be mid, and then I'm going to roam down here, see if I can actually, potentially go for something on her. And counter gets a massive ult off, and I guess I'm not needed. I guess I'm not needed. On top of that, we see the Twitch on the bot side, so we can just say fuck you, Twitch. I'm gonna take his camps. That's about it. You better hope the Twitch takes those minions in the bot lane, because if he doesn't, he's gonna be super behind. And so, oh, am I losing my voice? I don't know, actually. It's a bit weird. My voice feels a bit off today. I don't know why. Sorry. All right, so. I see the Aurelia TPing down. We got the Thresh here, so this is basically a free dive. He misses her E as well. Gets stunned, just gonna instantly jump on her. Start, autoing her to death, and that's basically a free kill. So, really nice pick. Really nice pick there. Just good that we, well, honestly, that was just lucky that the Aurelia TP'd and the Thresh was there in that scenario. I don't really know why the Thresh was with us, to be honest, because Jinx ended up getting clapped because of it, but that's okay. I'm going to go into the Herald now, and we have enough gold for the Triforce now, so we're going to probably go for that after, and we can just, take that, bam, recall? Hello, Tinjus, you should recall now. Well, I see Ahri going pretty ham. Okay. She just barely lives from the ignite of Kiana, and so I just jump and W her. Like, that's it. It's a free kill for me. Don't really know what she was doing there. Don't really think she could have killed the Kiana there. And sure enough, she didn't. Double kill going on to the Jax. Just people getting shit on left and right. The Jax is like super fed right now, so that's basically means the game is over, right? Because Jax is just stupid. Alright, I dropped the Herald here. We're actually going to try and get this tower. I dropped it a little too early, to be honest, but look at my Sheen is doing so much work. But we do manage to easily take that down with the Sheen and the Herald. So that's super nice. Yep, Sheen is just super underrated at taking down towers. It's super, like, really valuable when you're trying to, you know, split push and take towers like that. Really nice. So we pick up the Triforce. The legendary item, we've done it, and then we go for plated steel caps, just for a bit of defense against like Aurelia, Kai'Sa, Twitch, etc. So that's gonna be really nice. I'm basically unduelable right now, and the only way this build suffers is if you get like collapsed on by like 3 people. I feel like that's when this build kind of is a bit hard to play. While I was testing it, like I had many of those moments. I was just like split pushing non-stop, and then 4 people come to me, and I'm just like, what the hell do I do? I gotta jump out. Like, that's the only time this build suffers, basically. 1v1, this build is absolutely amazing. The Triforce really does help against the Bruiser 1v1s, so yeah. We got the Dragon coming up, so we're gonna go for that next. And you can see we're close to level 11 too, so we're gonna try and get that as well. In the meantime, Thresh gonna flay the crab for me. That's really nice. Always love to see it. And then we're just gonna easily take this down. This dragon down. Bam, I'm gonna take that. Almost level 11, just a little bit more experience. I think I just tax XP here. Yeah, I'm looking for tax here. And I'm also gonna see if the Jinx gets collapsed on. Sure enough, she does. Well, hello. I'm just trying to get 11. There we go. I W the minions. Grab 11. Hello. Evolve my wings. That's basically it. Could go R here as well. Also a good choice. I'm acting really scared here, right? Take a look at this. I know I can kill this Aurelia, but I'm acting extremely scared. And then she goes on me with full passive attacks, runs into isolation, and here we go. Gonna start autoing her down. She misses her E. See you later. Tries to ult me. Nope, no chance. No chance. Full conqueror stacks, Triforce stacks, and on top of that, just Sheen. Like, you could see, I don't know if you could tell, but Sheen did so much there. Like, seriously, so much damage. Really underrated item. And honestly, like, I want to run it more, but Triforce is just like poo-poo in a lot of games, so can't always do it. Ah, I really miss Triforce. It's like such a fun item. Amazing item, man. What a shame that the mythic item update just kind of ruined it for me, but you know, I'm still gonna try and make it work. Alright, we're gonna see stuff going on in the top side, or in the mid lane. And so I'm just gonna do my thing. Wait, Tinjus. No! What am I doing? This is like the worst thing I should be doing. All I need to do there is push the bot lane. That's the entire focus of this build, just pressuring lanes like that. I needed to push bot lane there, and just kind of pressure people onto me. That's basically it. But yeah, it just goes to show how experimental this build is. I don't really know what I need to be going for, etc. But yeah, in that scenario, I should just eat the tower right there with the Sheen, and kind of just get heaps of damage on it. But nevertheless, we have Sanguine Blade now, so there we go. First 2 items, Triforce, Sanguine Blade. Now this feels amazing. This combo, oh my god, it's actually just extremely good feeling. It feels very good to use. And you'll see that. You'll see how fast I auto. Like it's a bit troll, but like feels amazing. Like, and it's super underrated, to be honest. Chaco's on my back. I'm gonna try and go on the Kai'Sa here. I'm gonna have to stealth out though. Sanguine Blade's not active here, but I see a good opportunity on the Twitch. I auto reset, jump on him, auto reset, and well, passive reset, sorry, and then I try to jump on the Kai'Sa. Turns out she has like Gale Force and shit, and I also get exhausted, so that's a bit annoying, and I'm gonna go down. Yeah, so you can see, right? You can see that, right? Like, in that scenario, Duskblade just ruins them, like completely annihilates all of them in that scenario. So this is why Trinity Force is not so good against multiple enemies. Like, you need time to kind of build you build your conqueror up, build your stacks up on one enemy, and if you're getting attacked by multiple enemies, it's like you can't really do that. So yeah, you saw just then the weakness of this build. It's like being, well, it's basically like a standard Kha'Zix weakness. You just get destroyed when people start grouping. So that's basically it. Jax kills the Twitch, but he goes down to Kai'Sa there. Very nice. And so look, just take a look, man. Look how fast I order these camps. It's actually so funny. Bam, bam, bam. It's about 4 autos per isolated Q with Q evolve, and it's just super underrated, man. Like, I don't know what to say. Like, it just feels really, really nice. I don't know if it's like better than other builds, but yeah. Alright, I see the Shaco here. Hello. He's gonna ulti. I picked the right one. I kill the clone, and I see the Kai'Sa isolated. Blue smite her, Void Assault to walk up to her, start autoing the shit out of her. See that Sheen? Did you see that? Oh my god, that passive auto attack in combination with the Sheen. Damage, man. That damage is super underrated. Like, really, really nice. Really nice, man. Feels very, very good to use. But yeah, we got the Cloud Drake coming up soon, and we're gonna just try and prep for that. I have 1800 gold. I should probably go and recall and buy something before the dragon comes up. Come on. Buy something? No? Okay, I guess I'm just gonna wait. It would have been a good idea to just buy and then come back with like an extra serrated duck here. That would have been huge, but I guess I don't decide to go for it. It is what it is, and yeah. This should be our 3rd dragon, I think. Is this our 3rd dragon? 3rd dragon? I think it is. Anyway, I don't have smite. Just gonna wait like 3 seconds, try and get that. In the meantime, Qiyana actually just obliterates the Shaco, so that's nice. And yeah, we pick up the 3rd dragon. Is that 3rd? God, Tinjus, please just press tab. I want to see. Anyway, Jax gets destroyed by like 3 people. He almost kills the Twitch, which is funny. I could honestly jump on this here. I don't know what I'm doing. I need to Void Assault out here and just jump on the Twitch and finish him off. I don't know what I'm doing here. And so my team comes along. I actually find a good jump onto the Ahri. I don't quite get that last auto off on the Twitch, and so the Kai'Sa ults me and just Qs me and I die. But she's gonna go down in the process as well. I could have gotten out there. As soon as the Kai'Sa ulted, I should have just jumped to the left and I would have lived, I think. But yeah, it's just a bit unfortunate. I didn't know what to do in that scenario. I kind of panicked, I'm not gonna lie. And yeah, it's just unlucky. Qiyana gonna go down to the Aurelia. And yeah, man, I think I played that a bit badly. It was a bit messy, but I do pick up my Serrated Dirk and Last Whisper. So it was at this point where I realized Twitch has fucking plated steel caps and Seeker's arm guard, and then all of a sudden, like, things come to a realization that the reason I didn't kill Twitch there is because he stacked armor, and so I pick up a Last Whisper there to kind of help out with that armor pen. So yeah, that's basically it. On top of that, I am actually... No, my team comp is actually full AD, so eventually I'm gonna have to buy some armor pen. And, you know, what better time to do it than now, I guess. Like, basically, I'm so sorry if you can hear like a plane, a helicopter in the background. I always say this like every video because it happens literally every video and it's so annoying when I'm trying to record, but it is what it is. Alright, so Aurelia's here. She is gonna actually try jump on me, but only because her team's here. I don't think she wants to make that same mistake as last time and just try and 1v1 me. We all know how that turned out. So yeah. I was gonna walk up pretty deep here. There's a big wave, so all I want to do is get that. Tries to charm me, dodge it. Pretty straightforward. And I'm just gonna soak this lane XP right now. Qiyana just obliterates the Shaco out of nowhere, which is funny. And I'm gonna look for... I don't know, I'm just a bit blood hungry now. Like, I'm pretty damn strong, right? I have Triforce Sanguine, I have another Serrated Dirk and Last Whisper. Like, I can do a decent amount of damage to people. So I'm looking for something here. But Qiyana's just gonna pick up the Ahri straight away, which is really nice. And I'm gonna come along here. I'm going to try double jump the Twitch onto the Kai'Sa, but she backs off too quickly for me to do that. So I do get a double jump off, but the Kai'Sa is smart and she backs away rather quickly. So there's that. That happened. I'm going to just kind of wait in the bush, see if I can get a pick here, but I don't really need to do that. Kiana's doing that for me, and so we're just gonna take the Baron down really nice. The good thing about this build is that you can solo Baron really easily, like no problem at all. So that's cool. And I'm gonna try to look for something here, because I'm really hungry. I'm really hungry for kills at this point, but doesn't look like much is going to happen, unfortunately. So I'm gonna loop around here, see if I can do something else. Maybe someone walks into ISO. Turns out the Shaco's here. A bit sad. So yeah, you can see how aggressive I'm trying to play now, right? But it's just a shame because I can't really find any opportunity to go in, which is a bit unfortunate. To be fair, maybe I could just jump on the Aurelia and just start something, but it's not really wise to do that. You want to jump in when you know you can get a kill, for the most part, as Kha'Zix. And yeah, that's basically it. I get trolled by a box, unlucky, and we're actually going in here. They're actually going in. I'm just gonna straight up jump on the Shaco. I burst him down really hard, and I R onto him. My Q fucking cancels. A bit sad. And so the Kai's gonna jump on me and I have to jump out. So I just got completely clowned right there. And in the meantime, my team's just gonna do all the work and kind of pick the rest of the team up for me. Fuck Shaco, man. I hate Shaco. Oh my god, that champ's so annoying. Holy shit. Stupid clown, right? I just yeah. I shouldn't have gotten baited by him, but I just hate that champ. Anyway. I'm going to Yumu's next. Once I get the Yumu's, like, I can really do some work in terms of assassinating, etc. But again, this build is not really focused on assassinating. So what I should be doing right now is just pushing top. Like, I legit should be doing one thing, and that's just pushing top right now. Jax's bot, he's pushing that. The rest of my team's like mid. And so all I really need to do now is push top with Triforce Sanguine and just pressure. That's all this build is about, but I'm not actually doing that. And I guess that's just because I haven't played that much with this build to know exactly what I need to be doing in all scenarios. So yeah, I definitely should have just been pushing top. That's all I need to be doing. I'm gonna wait in this bush. This is not watered, and it looks like a bit of a scrap's gonna go down here. We see the Ari here. I'm gonna jump on her. Okay, Kiana just annihilates the Ari. I mean, why would I ever go Triforce if I can just buy Duskblade and do that, right? Like, just explains it all, really. Not really worth going Triforce at all, but it's fun. Alright, pick up my 16 as well. Evolve my Adaptive Cloaking, my R Evolve, and so that's huge. I can also get Yumu's, so I think I recall here. Yeah, I recall and pick up the Yumu's, and sure enough, once I get this, here we go, guys. I should be able to get some decent kills going. Always nice. I really value Yumu's just because the move speed lets you get picks really nicely. So yeah, one of the top 10 items in my opinion. Top 10? What am I saying? Top 10? More like top 3 items on Kha'Zix, to be honest. But yeah, that's about it. Now it's just like try and end the game, basically. To be fair, I'm not trying to end the game here. I'm trying to just look for a decent fight with this fucking build. Please, let me have this moment. Let me try just do something with this build. Yeah, that's about it. That's all I'm trying to do. Just have some fun with it, and that's it. But it's a bit of an awkward scenario now, right? Because, you know, okay, well, a fight's going on here. Twitch is gonna Zonya's and cuck me, very annoying, and I'm really blood hungry, so I just R-evolve past the turret, and then I get jumped on by the Aurelia, and then I'm seen. I guess I got W'd by the Kai'Sa, right? And yeah, I just get exploded. Very unfortunate, man. I just wanna fight with this build. That's about it. It's so sad. It's so sad, man. I just wanna just go in ham, just kill everyone, but I can't do that. It's a bit unfortunate. Especially because the Twitch had Zonya's there, like I couldn't get a reset and just go ham on everyone else, so that's a bit unfortunate. Nevertheless, the last fight is coming up. 4 people died anyway, so like, it's good that I had a decent team here to actually help me out here. But yeah, I'm doing everything wrong with this build. I should be just split pushing. I should be split pushing and not getting baited into these fights. That's kind of how you play this build. Think of it as like a Fiora, right? You kind of want to play as a Fiora. She's kind of bad at like fighting group team fights, but she's exceptional at 1v1ing in lanes. So it's kind of what you want to go for with this build. I'm going to come along here. I see the Jinx in trouble. And the Ari looks like she's going to be going a bit deep. So I back up a little bit here. And I'm getting ready to use my Yuma's and Arivol combo. Bam, she's ISO. Bye-bye. Finally, a decent kill. And we one-shot the Ari in isolation. I'll try to jump in the rally, but she, you know, switches position with me. I'm going to use my Sheen and my Triforce to kind of just beat her up in ISO. Well, in the minions, sorry. And then we're going to just destroy the Shaco with a single auto, which is massive. And finally, we get some decent fucking kills going. My god, guys. And that's all the kills I'm going to get, to be honest. I think that's basically the end of the game. But I was like super surprised here. I was like, damn, I do damage. What the hell? And so, yeah, pleasantly surprised there. Pleasantly surprised. All in all, my final conclusion with this game is that this build is really good, but only when you have the chance to get it off. Like, it's bad when enemy groups, and so what you need to do is just split with it. Split push with it, that's about it. Look at that damage! Kai'Sa ults, but and so my full combo doesn't actually kill her, which is very, very sad. Kai'Sa, right? Am I right? Am I right? Yeah, very sad, but it is what it is. Good game, guys. That's just an experimental build from me. Make sure to check out Opera GX. Link is in the description. Really appreciate it if you do. But yeah, like, subscribe, all that good shit, guys, and I will see you next time. Catch you later.